Russian President Vladimir Putin's rush to mobilize hundreds and hundreds of thousands of recruits is resulting in massive anti-war demonstrations across Russia, and unconfirmed reports revealing the Kremlin might soon close its borders specifically to men of fighting age, fueling panic among the Russian people and inspiring more men to get out any way they can. ABC's M. Wynn reports from Washington, D.C.
Demonstrations against Russian President Vladimir Putin's military draft are growing. More than 700 protesters arrested across more than 30 Russian cities, according to the human rights activists.
And what you are seeing in the streets right now is a deep unhappiness with what Putin is doing.
Along Russia's border, long lines of men trying to leave as Putin's military draft goes into effect. That's a mobilization of more than 300,000 reservists with military expertise.
When Putin has his speech, I just pack my bag.
Putin signed a new law with amendments to the Russian criminal code, upping the punishments for crimes of desertion, looting, and surrender during periods of mobilization and martial law, according to the official portal of legal information. White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan on This Week, stressing it's too soon to tell if Putin's control over Russia is falling, and saying if Putin were to follow through on his nuclear weapons threats, there would be a decisive response from the U.S.
We've been careful in how we talk about this publicly because from our perspective, we want to lay down the principle that there would be catastrophic consequences, but not engage in a game of rhetorical tit for tat.
Meanwhile, Russia is pushing ahead with what the U.S. is calling sham referendums in Russian-controlled parts of Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky telling CBS's Face the Nation Putin is looking to annex these Ukrainian regions because he knows he's losing the war.
It's 7 months since Russia tried to occupy Ukraine, but they couldn't. And now he has to justify. He has to take steps to justify.
Russian state media suggesting Russia could annex those regions as early as Friday, with Russia's foreign minister saying those annexed regions will be given full protection. M. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.